Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. This right here is the Call of Duty Cold War Zombies Easter egg walkthrough. I'm going to show y'all how to get your Easter eggs and beat the zombies mission in this game. Alright, you guys are going to want to make sure you go out here, come to this area as directed by arrows all over the map. You are going to blow this up and go into the facility. Now, once you go to the facility, the doors will automatically open themselves. Once you come down in here, you're going to want to open the left door first rather than the right door. You're going to want to open this left door like I said earlier in the video. You are going to then want to come through the medical bay. Now remember this computer for later on. You're going to need that computer later on. You're going to come through, open these two doors, and here is the particle accelerator room, where right there you need to get up there and turn on that power. Alright, you're going to want to come up here and open this door, turn on the power. Now that you have turned on the power, you want to activate the terminals on both sides of the room, opposite sides of the particle accelerator room. Once you have activated both of the terminals, here is where the particle accelerator will turn on, which now will give you access to the ether tunnels.
That's a dimensional route.
Okay, so you're going to want to make your way into the anomaly. You are going to want to make your way to the ether tunnel right over here in the shipyard, or in the crash site, if you will. It's going to take you down into the medical bay, and that is where you find the Pack-a-Punch machine. You're going to head back to the particle accelerator. You're going to come right to where the first anomaly was, and you are going to forge the machine to the Pack-a-Punch, so that way you'll have access to the Pack-a-Punch. Alright, now you are going to make your way to the other tunnel. Alright, so now that you're back into the dark ether, you will be looking for the ether scope parts. This right here, where you first began, is where you'll find the first part. Now keep in mind, the plague hounds are going to come every time that you find a piece. Alright, so the next location for the ether part is going to be down here, right across from the Pack-a-Punch machine.
Looks like our strike team found part of a device. Any idea what it is?
Now, you're not going to be able to get all of the ether skull parts on your first attempt. So what I'm doing now is I'm heading back into the anomaly so that way I can get that last piece. Okay, so in my game, the last piece for the ether scope will be located in the crash site on top of this helicopter. See, I have it right here.
A radioactive specimen is moving towards you.
Alright, so now
Ooh,
I am at the point where I am facing...
Zombie threat neutralized. Lights out.
Alright, so once you defeat the Megaton, it will actually split
Like a
into
Venerian
two.
worm.
So then you're going to have to defeat both parts of the Megaton.
Actionable nuclear.
Alright, I killed the first one, so now you still have one more bomber that you need to destroy. Alright, so now I have destroyed the second one. That is going to be very important because now he has actually dropped something that I need to go grab. Alright, so as you can see, he has dropped a key card. You're going to want to pick that key card up. You are now going to take this key card
I'll notify
and you are
when
going
Raptor 1's back in range.
to put it over here. You're going to put it in the slot, and out the remote controller is for the die weapon. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to this workbench and build the... I'm going to go to this bench and build the ether scope device.
It's our lucky day, strike team. We have new orders from the director. We are to shut down the dimensional breach in an effort to contain the spread. Suggestions?
I think a complete shutdown of the particle accelerator would sever the link between the two realities. But
So what
how
I'm going to do
that?
now,
One less walking corpse.
I'm going to go into the dark
What about that
ether.
computer? Maybe that's where they stored the shutdown procedure.
Initiating remote activation. Initiating remote activation. Weapon storage at maximum. Fire
Alright, so now what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go back down here
Oh, of
and
course,
grab your
leaving
wonder
it to
weapon.
the Nazis to create a weapon that literally spells out die. Do you think they even knew they were the baddies?
Come on, man. Okay, so you're gonna knock that box down. Once you have knocked that box down, you're gonna pick up that flask. You're gonna take the flask over here to collect the fungus. Alright. I'm gonna go back into the ether.
anomaly detected.
Alright, so you're going to go right here. You're going to give him his diary, and you're going to let him speak. You don't necessarily need to stick around for that because you're going to get killed if you stick around. Alright, so next area you want to go to, you're going to go right here. And you're going to want to suck this machine right here. You're going to want to grab that. You're going to want to take that canister I showed you, and you're going to want to put it right here.
Window expired.
You're going to want to go back to this area right here to go back into the dark anomaly.
Anomaly detected.
Alright, so the next anomaly you'll find
Anomaly
is
detected.
in here,
Processing.
in the trial room. You're going to give him his diary,
3rd of April,
and he's going to speak
1944.
again.
After a great deal of trial and error, The decontamination chamber is complete. Kurtz unfortunately referred to it as Der Wechsler, and I'm afraid the nickname stuck. To be clear, we are not trying to change these men so much as restore them. And the initial results are encouraging, slightly. Removing exo-elemental contamination from their brains improved some higher functions and reduced their violent outbursts. But these men are far from restored. Medical trials will continue.
Anomaly detected.
The last anomaly
Processing.
is going to be right here where you initially built the ether scope. Alright, so now what you're going to do is you're going to go back to the medical bay. And in the medical bay, you now have everything you need to enter the password into the computer.
Password required.
What?
Password required.
What the? Alright, so now we are here, and the filled flask is complete. Alright, so there is a box that you have to melee here, and you're gonna pick up this fuse. I have a quick revive. No.